So here we are starting with our Valentine's weekend decorating. What we're going to turn those into as well as love hearts? Animals, because when you blow them up, the little ears don't inflate till the end, so they look like little animals' ears. So we're going to make an animal out of one of them. So this is what we've decided to do. Look how many balloons we've got, literally. Look how many balloons we've got. We've got so many, you can actually see how many we've got on the floor. So we're going to start pumping them up. Where's your hand pump? Oh, we got those from Poundland. Most of these I bought online from, I think it's like eBay or Amazon. I got that from eBay. I got love heart ones from eBay. I got pink ones from eBay. He's opened all the packets. I wanted to show you where they're all from.
And we've got one. And we've got one more.
And we've got, so what I bought ages ago, and this again was from eBay, and I've used this many times in many vlogs. I've actually bought myself an electric pump for blowing up, otherwise you just end up going dizzy and feel a bit sick. And obviously he can't do it, but he's just used this for the first time today, and it's frightened him to death. So we're going to start blowing up now, and we're going to do some sort of decoration around there. Yes, it's going to be really cheesy, but we don't care. Obviously, it's for a 6-year-old as well as Gary and I. And we're going to do our meal tonight, which is on a Saturday, and then we're going to have breakfast on the Sunday. So, right, Frankie Jack, are you ready?
Yes, and this is my bum.
This is your pump, right, here we go. So I'm going to obviously film this, but we're going to fast forward it as well. Shall we see what these come out like? Oh, wow! Shall I tell you something? He was absolutely brilliant and helped out with almost every single detail of what I did over this Valentine's weekend. One of the things he didn't like to do was use the automatic blower, because some of the balloons that we bought from eBay were really cheap and kept bursting. It was really upsetting him, but the hand pump he was fine with using. So we blew up all the balloons. This was a massive job, and probably took us, I should imagine maybe 45 minutes to an hour. I thought he'd do 2 balloons and then get really bored, but he didn't. He carried on doing it, and it was such good fun. And we had a little bit of a dance. We put on some music, which of course I can't play in the background because you're not allowed, because it's not part of YouTube. But we had so much fun. So we had a little bit of a boogie in the lounge as well. We really did have such a good time. But make sure you look at where you're buying your balloons from, and make sure they're a good quality balloon. If you buy a cheaper one, they just pop as well when you come to winding them up to do the balloon arch with. Right, Frankie Jack's just said he wants to dive in, but I don't think that's a very good idea because it's not like a ball pit. But that's how many balloons we've done. And now we're going to tie them up. So what I actually use is fishing wire. Oh, it's here. Where's our fishing wire? So I use fishing wire, which I get from the range. You get one of those. I mean, that's got to have lasted me maybe 4 years or something like that. What have we not done? Oh, we didn't do the foil. Yeah, we've got to do the foil, haven't we? We've got to do the foil. Yeah, we'll do that now. So Frankie Jack's done that. How fabulous is that? And we're going to stick that on the mirror once we've done this big display. So we now need to get our fishing wire and get on with it. I don't know where Frankie Jack's gone.
Do I need to look for him?
Yeah, you might need to look for him because he's disappeared. It's completely... So the fun part begins. This is where you take your fishing wire, you either take them in 2s or quads, and then you tie them together, making almost like what I call a long snake, which is what you're going to put into the balloon arch. And you just keep winding round and round and round with that fishing wire. This is the simple part, it's the fun part, and you can see it come together quite quickly from here on. So the best things that you can hang up these with, I find, if you're hanging it up on something like this, there's obviously the way of doing it with a chicken wire, and that looks really effective. I've never done it that way yet. I've just done it this. So it's a really simple garland is this. You can do them a heck of a lot better than what I'm doing now. I just use these command hooks, which is... So I place the command hooks around the mirror, and then what I do is I loop some more fishing wire, and what I do is then I make loops in it so that I can hook it over to the hooks, and that's basically how I hang it up. That is how simple it is to be able to do. I think I also had one of the hooks that was on the wall as well, because the command hooks, they're not going to ruin anything. It is better to put your command hooks up first and let the adhesive set, but I went straight onto it, and because of that the garden actually fell down once on one side. He loves showing you his toys. He said, "Can I show them, Mummy?" And then he was dancing. He loves it. He's getting a little bit better in front of the camera now, because he used to be a little bit camera shy. And we had a really good old boogie in the lounge while we were doing this, so it was so much good fun. It was really good family time. And then it was building the bottom of it where it touches at the bottom, and then it was sticking on the odd balloons that were still around the room. So we're now coming to the end of our day, so sorry, yes, we probably look a bit sweaty, and he's covered in Oasis now because we've just got it ready for this. So what we're going to do, I bought this from Poundland. I often have a lot of these kind of things in the house anyway for when I do displays like this, because you can redo them if you don't get them too wet. So what I'm going to do is take that off there. So that would have been a really good little box to be able to put either friends or girlfriends or husbands presents in. But what we're going to do is put some roses. Now we got roses, they're always really expensive this time of year. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bunches, and we got them from Tesco's, and they were £5 each. So first of all, would you move over here, sweetheart? This is what we're going to be using. We are. And what are we going to do first?
We're going to put this in.
No, what do we need to do first?
I'll put this
It's in there. That's in there first. So let's get on. Do you want to move over a minute, sweetheart, slightly? So let's get this ready. Let's get this the right size so we know what we're doing. So both of these items that I'm going to pack through that actually help the flowers obviously keep for a longer time and stop the box from getting wet is the cellophane, which you'll get from the range, and also Oasis. So we put the cellophane in, we put 2 layers in first of all, have it hanging over the side, because when you finish the decorations you can cut that cellophane off, and then I pack the box full of Oasis almost to the top, and I pack it all around the sides, because of course you want to fill this box completely. There is another tutorial where I've done this to show you how to do this exact. I'm not going to go into it now because obviously this video is very long already, but Frankie Jack helped with it all, but he also got very, very cheeky in the end, which I think you're about to see. No, move over there.
This!
Move over there. Testy Westy. So what you're also going to do, if I just move him, no, you need to stay there, sweetheart, because I need to get on with the flowers. So I'm going to. I know you do. I know you want to do it with me, but I need to open these. So just move over there. That's it. Good boy. No.
Make sure your dog has a YouTube channel.
So I put this in here for the flowers. No. Pour it in here. So you pour it over the Oasis.
And then you wet yourself with it.
Here, take away.
Oh, funny if I did that.
Let's see where it is. Let's see where it's coming up to. Because of course this is what the flowers are going to feed off. You take your rose and you chop it, and you chop it at an angle, and then you measure it against the box. So that is going to be too big. So I'm going to take it there, and I'm going to take off all the foliage.
That's the box?
No, I meant this, look at the size here, because if it's going to sit in, look Frankie Jack, it's going to sit in there, you want the head just poking up, so that's going to be too long as well.
Like that?
Yeah, so you want to cut it off a bit further down. There, right at the bottom. Oh no, you need to take your foliage off. Your foliage has got to come off. And make sure you hold. No, make sure you hold your. How you hold your flower. You'll hold it there. Oh, I'll put the one here then. He has done this with me before, but we've been in COVID times now for almost a year, so I've hardly done anything like this because we haven't bought fresh flowers for the house. So I had to go through everything again, the fact that you've got to remove the foliage, the fact that you've got to look after the petals, but he really enjoyed it. He was really inquisitive. So of course, don't forget he's turned 6 last August, so he was taking in a little bit more than what he usually does. We finished all this. He was emptying the roses out, cutting them all down, making sure that he wasn't touching any of the spiky bits, as he called them, and of course he did a really good job. I'm really proud of him. And then some of them that weren't really great, they were a bit sort of open, he said, well, can't we take these off, mummy? And he came up with like this idea of sprinkling the petals, which I thought was absolutely brilliant of him. So that was his sort of creative mind with this as well. There we go, that's the finished article, but you will see it on the table. And then of course I've filled up these fish bowls as well to fill those with flowers. But how I did this was put them into 2 bouquet bunches and then tied elastic bands around them, chopped off the ends, and then popped those into the fish bowls. They went either side of the big box display that we did that was for the table. So this, yes, as I go back, it's probably the first time we've had proper fresh flowers in the house for almost a year.
I'm really happy to see what's inside the petal. Seeds!
Seeds! So these are the rose petals he put together. Obviously, he was pulling them apart to find out what was in the middle of the roses. But he said, don't they look pretty, Mummy? I'm going to sprinkle those on the table like confetti. So if you love his TeePee tent, that's really easy to do, and you can do it yourself without having to hire them. My tutorial is on through Christmas. I think I did a Christmas one, but I've done a Valentine's one for him. Also, there was a little present there for the day after. He kept whittering on about that. When am I going to get my present? When am I going to get my present? The roses in between that we put, Frankie Jack did that. We got him some step ladders so he could do it himself. So he finished that, and I am going to show you a full display of everything very soon.
Can you open it?
No.
I think I know what one of them is.
Do you?
Oh, he's not finished.
I knew it! I knew it!
Did you?
You know it.
How did you know that?
I saw it through the wrapping.
Did you?
Eagle.
Right, go on, there's more.
Yeah.
There is. What are they? What does it say on them?
Jelly lips.
Chewy lips. Chewy lips for Valentine's. And
Teeth and lips.
teeth and lips for Valentine's. And then you've also got some party poppers for tonight.
And I do one.
Yeah. So breakfast this morning is croissants. Frankie Jack's having a plain one because he wants some jam in there, but we're going to put it in the oven. And then ours, I just split down the middle. I put ham in, but I take all the fat up. Okay, syrup, whatever it is you're having on it, sweetheart. Oh, not having anything. Okay, so we've got ham. I love this cheese, hello. And then we also put some of this on as well, Dijon Original. Get him a Jenga while the croissants are in. Cheating. No, you can't have that. You're cheating. Get the other one out. You've got to do it correctly or not at all. You can't cheat.
That wasn't the one. Flatten it. It's not done now. Cheating. Cheating, cheating.
I'm not.
Cheating, cheating.
I'm not cheating.
Cheating, cheating. Chocolate in a bowl to make little love bugs out of. Where are they?
I think they're in the fridge. We'll get them out in a minute. But we're also making Love Heart chocolates. So we always use, I've said this before, we always use Molly's chocolate. You have to excuse the state of the bowl. It's absolutely disgusting. It's the only one that fits into our, it's fat and squat that fits into our microwave. I'm sure everybody has bowls like this. And give over Frankie Jack. And then we're also going to be doing some white chocolate as well, but we're going to do the milk chocolate first. So we're just putting our chocolate, we're making a right mess now, I've got in my hand. So basically I put chocolate into a piping bag after I've put it into the microwave. And we've also got our sprinkles on. And Frankie Jack is already sprinkling into the silicone trays. He's put a lot of Christmas, he wants Christmas ones even though it's Valentine's.
bounce it.
It's all right.
This is a mixture.
Yeah. So my phone is covered in chocolate. I'm covered in chocolate. He's not so bad actually. But look at the trays. Oh.
That's bad.
So basically I'm going to bang them now and then we're going to put them into the fridge. What's the best bit?
How about licking the baby?
Licking the bowl out.
And have my mustache.
Oh, you dirty little oaf. Excuse the washer in the background, but this is making our spoons as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, 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 oh.
Tell him about when I tripped over and
He nearly fell over, he nearly fell off his stool. That wouldn't have been funny, not with chocolate going everywhere. We laughed, didn't we? Now, one thing I can promise you is that I haven't touched any chocolate at all. I promise you, I haven't had any. Have a Frankie Jack?
Yeah, you have.
I haven't. No chocolate has entered this mouth at all.
When I was nearly 5, I got chocolate all up here on my head and I woke up with it on.
To get the chocolate in the fridge, we've had to empty all our food. Because there was too much food in the fridge and not enough room for our monsters.
I ate chocolate.
Oh, funny. These have just come out of the fridge. So what we did is we bought these marshmallows and then we put the googly eyes on and we've also put legs on them. So I know they look like spiders for Halloween, but they're love bugs. So we've got these to have on a disco this afternoon.
Do not go outside because the tree might fall down on you.
Oh, it's so windy, isn't it?
Yeah,
And it's really cold. I've just got changed because we're just going to try and briefly go out for a walk, but I'm not so sure how this is going to go because it's absolutely freezing. I think I'm going to take my headband off and put a big hat on because I don't think I'm going to be able to brace this cold. But just wanted to show you I'm wearing everything from Ideal World. So I've got Mudflower's big top on. I've got this with a pair of tights and I've got my long boots. And I've also got a Style By jacket and I absolutely love it. I've got this for on for Valentine's. I've had something else on this morning, but to go for a walk, I just wanted to be a little bit warmer. So I've got this on. Yay! So we're just zooming the family for a party. Oh, where's our light? Why's our light not on? And this is all our party food. It's having a bit of a party.
Lights on.
Let's close the curtains. Wow! So this is him dancing, having a whale of a time with his cousins over Zoom, and we joined in. We did musical cushions and we did some other games as well. We're now playing musical.
I want to play it.
We're now playing musical cushions, and Gary and I have got to join in. Playing musical cushions and Frankie Jack. It's disgusting. Frankie Jack lost the first round and was almost in tears. Oh, funny.
Yeah. I know I've done it.
Oh, it stinks.
When Daddy was moving around the trunk. When Daddy moved around the trunk. Really loud. What happened?
We're showered and downstairs now.
Look at this mini balloon.
Oh, mini balloons. Frankie Jack is dying to pop the balloon arch, even though we only put it up yesterday. We're just trying to get Liar. Oh, Gary's... Are you buying it? All the dogs.
You just touch it.
That's Bungle. That's Zippy. And Dolly. Dolly.
You
Dolly.
have a midnight.
Don't irritate
You
them.
have a midnight light.
They've got them in. Did have it. Yeah, hello, Dolly. This one's deaf. Oh, she's deaf. My little baby girl.
I bet.
So, the meal deal was £20 for Valentine's. So we got a scallop starter. We got a pulled beef main. We got strawberries for dessert. Peppermint creams were part of the deal because they'd sold out of whatever it was. I think it was some kind of love bugs or something like that you were supposed to get. Then obviously you can see we've already got into the Prosecco already. So this was the meal deal. Oh, and we got Henderson broccoli to go with this. So we're going to tuck into this. However, I think we're only going to have this tonight because we're actually really full. Well, she goes absolutely mad when she wants somebody's. Frankie Jack's got food over there. Just watch this. She starts talking. Well, she won't do it now. I've got the camera on. It's sod's law, isn't it? Yeah, she's talking up. She's had a dinner. She's just so... What are you saying, Dolly? Hey, what are you saying? Hey, stay there, stay there. No, 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 no.
Only if I get to be the film crew and the director, so the person that gets to like tell you what to do the whole time. Okay.
She can't cope.
Okay, what we need is
Can't
we
cope.
need you guys to get the Barbie dream house, and we both need you to have a character. So
She sometimes does this on my bare legs and it really hurts. No, no. We're also giving away, it's not on my YouTube channel, but it is a bonus if you are subscribed. But we're giving 2 of these away this week. It's actually going to be announced, one on Facebook and one on Instagram, same name, which is Sally Jack's TV Mom, on Saturday, the 20th of February 2021. So if you're watching this after that date, the 20th of February 2021, then of course the proud owners will already having it winging its way to them. There's 2 to be given away, but you need to go to Facebook and you need to go to Instagram to be able to do it. But your bonus on both of those is to also be subscribed to our YouTube channel. It's Kendall and Kylie. It's beautiful. It looks a little bit like Lulu Guinness. So we're going to sit down for dinner tonight at our beautiful table, which we loved decorating yesterday, which obviously I'm going to give you a full overview of everything that we've done. Apologies because my camera went a bit kaput yesterday, which was a bit gut-wrenching when I was trying to do all this. But most of the stuff that I've got, I'll just run through you where I've got it from. So that is your pulled beef and truffle love parcel. And look, it's even got a little bit with lips on. That's from M&S. So Gary and I are just sitting down now. I'm in my gym jams. So we've got scallops to start with. From M&S, and Gary's just topping up. Oh, I was going to use, we've forgotten to use our champagne flutes from the wedding. I can't believe we've been married 5 years this year. It's a bit of a shocker.
This is so good.
Yee. So this is having a look round. So the tablecloth is just a bed sheet that I've just folded up. It's obviously a flat sheet. And then I got the little red candle holders from Primark, no, from Poundland a couple of years ago. The little stand, the Happy Valentines, is from Poundland. The red mats are from Poundland. I wish they'd have had those again this year so I could have bought them because obviously it's only set out for 2. The box you saw me make, the rose petals Frankie Jack put out. The only thing is my red linen, yes, my red linen napkins I put away with all the Christmas stuff, so I had to get the Love Hearts ones out that I had from a couple of years ago from Poundland when I did a thing to do your table up for £10 from Poundland, which is actually on a tutorial on my playlist, under the playlist Valentine's on this very YouTube channel. And then of course you can see the big archway covered in roses. We did his little TeePee tent as well that he's used all weekend, and he's got a lovely gift. We also got Gary a couple of bits as well for Valentine's in a little bit. We don't go, we don't buy a lot. In fact, I didn't get anything off either of them. But I'm not expecting anything for Valentine's. I love doing this because this is obviously his friend Frankie Jack, and it makes a great tutorial for you to have a look at. I hope you've enjoyed. Any questions you need to ask, then please leave them in the comments section below. All the roses in water and in the boxes are real. The rest of the roses are actually artificial and were from the range. The paper napkins were from Poundland a couple of years ago. Yes, I still had them in the cupboard of paper napkins, which we tend to use if we've got parties or people coming around just for drinks. But if we're sitting down, we always have, I much prefer linen napkins. I'm a bit particular about that, but that's the finished article. Loved how I did it. Obviously, a couple of tables, dressing tables, are always on my playlist for Valentine's, and so is the TeePee tent. I hope you had a wonderful day yesterday, and I hope you enjoyed Valentine's and got all you wanted. So thank you for watching our vlog on Valentine's and how we spent it. It's been an absolute pleasure having your company. We love you lots. As always, please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we would love you to give us a thumbs up. That really does mean a lot. And just in case you want to know when I upload, then just hit that bell notification as well, and it gives you, YouTube will actually notify you when we upload. So happy Valentine's weekend. I hope you had a thoroughly lovely time. Just quickly give you a glimpse of what Gary's doing. He's actually painting a wall, but we are going to be going out for a walk today. I'm looking forward to doing that, but I'm signing off to give a sign off because I'm going to get into my absolute scruffs now, and we're going to be having a very relaxed day, and then dinner tonight, but dinner tonight is also going to be in our scruffs. So I'll see you later. Love you lots. Bye.